Hey there, how you doing, ladies and gentlefolks? Danny Stewart here for BassJapanDirect.com, and I'm going to do a naked sound review, just a quick one on my own Funky Junk number 56. So now, no sounds coming out. Why is that? Because I've got it in standby mode here with this switch. Switch it on. There's your sound. Let's start on the rear pickup, because it's so it's got a lovely rear pickup. Lovely rear pickup tone. And you might have seen me using this bass with my band, the Trivergents, live. I've linked a video below. But that was when this had a different neck on it. Had this neck on it, which is 21 fret, not 24. And that wasn't making enough engagement with the body. I needed to have more engagement with the body to get a better sustain out of the instrument. When I did that gig, I was kind of like, I liked the way it played and I liked the organic tone of it. The action and the feel was good, but it wasn't like when I play this piece from Lazy Afternoon or from it wouldn't sustain this long with that neck, simply because there's not enough real estate down here making contact with the body. By the way, if you want to hear our album, you can follow the link below. It's now available for download or for purchase in most reputable download stores. We're on Amazon, Apple, Spotify, etc. See, that's a lovely rear pickup tone, that is. Nice and creamy. And this is in parallel mode, actually. Sorry, series mode. It has a parallel mode if you just knock the volume switch down. Let's go back, that's parallel. Let's go back to series. You'll hear it gets warmer and thicker when it's in series. So I really like the rear pickup sound, and I think it's one of the nicest rear pickup sounds that I've heard on a passive bass. This is passive, by the way, with these STR humbuckers. I think that's because A, they're humbuckers, so when you're in series mode you get a fuller sound, and B, it's very close to the rear pickup. The rear pickups are very close to the bridge, which is this beautiful hip shot bridge, which is also countersunk and also has string through bushels as well, should you want to go string through. At the moment it's not string through, but you can go string through if you want. But I love the rear pickup tone. Yeah, and the action is very even and low, all the way up the fretboard. But the B string is rather honest. Like if you're not using proper fingering, like if your fingers are flat, it's gonna buzz. have to be used to. You've got to be used to playing with a light touch, and you've got to have the claw, you know, to play this bass without sounding a bit shit on the B string. Otherwise, it's a good B string if I play properly. That's nice. That's nice. It's not like the best in the world, and that was something that I was a little bit concerned about, but it's actually come out a lot better than I imagined it would, and it's very, very usable. So that's a rear pickup. Anyway, front pickup is something that I need to use very often. Like, for example, in one song, Tempest, Opus 9, Franz Liszt, our arrangement of that. That's front pickup. Then it changes time. And goes to the rear pickup. And then into a solo. Or whatever I play. I can't even remember. But yeah, it's very useful to be able to go from the front pickup to the rear pickup just at the flick of a switch. You know, it's really useful. I do that quite a lot. And also the front pickup, let's just go on to another song from the album. Oh yes, a Turkish March. At the gig I played on the front pickup, so and it's quite aggressive. And then it goes very quiet. You know, so I need to play around a lot with the tone. So this bass has individual tones for each pickup. So sometimes when I'm playing, I'll be adjusting the tone mid performance. So that's necessary. So that was actually the front pickup in parallel mode. Actually, I would normally play in series. That's series. Now parallel. Play with open hand, so series. Parallel. So when you're in a series, it's just a little bit more aggressive. If I play thumb picking, quite as biting, it's not quite as aggressive and throaty. So you've got all these little subtle differences, you know. I also think that it's quite nice for slap. On the front pickup. So that was a parallel series. get it brighter and a bit more aggressive with the switch up. Yeah. So that deals with the rear and front pickup. That's mostly what I used. The balance setting, I mean, it has its applications, but I find it's a little bit phasey. And you've got the various settings, like you can switch series to parallel combinations. You have them both in parallel, both in series. Front in parallel, rear in series. That's probably the best sounding. Rear in parallel, front in series. That's kind of nasal for me. Yeah, it's got this kind of phase quality to it. Apart from when you're, that's the best setting. Yeah, front in parallel, rear in series. That's the best setting when it's balanced. And of course, I didn't have the tones all the way up there. Let's have the tones all the way up. Yeah, and then both in series, both in parallel, rear in series, front in parallel, front in series, rear in parallel. Oh, that's quite nice. It's a little bit quacky though. So yeah, it's not my ideal for slap tone when balanced. I prefer just the sound of the front pickup. The front pickup is actually, you know, the positioning and everything is probably similar to what a traditional P bass would be if you had, because here's your 20th fret, that's 21 there. So yeah, somewhat where a traditional P bass pickup might be in relationship to the neck. So yeah, I think you get a good sort of solid P bass sound out of this, even though it's a humbucker. It does have that P quality to it. So yeah, that's for me. That's what I use mostly, front and rear. And I mostly have the front's tone sort of like 3/4 and the rear's tone about 1/4. Yeah. And usually having the rear on series mode, yeah, because it's just that thicker, creamier tone, you know. So that's it, guys. I think it's a great bass. You know, I actually think 59 is a bit better in terms of the playability. It's a bit better. It's an active bass. It seems to have a little bit more for slap, you know, it's because it's active perhaps, but for slap when it's balanced, that's an amazing sound. But this is very organic. It's quite unique sounding. I don't think there's anything that sounds like it. You know, it's got its own character, which, you know, that's something. Yeah, but it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. That's for sure. Whereas number 59, I think, is kind of like, it's up there with some of the finest basses that I've played in terms of sound and playability. It's there. I mean, the fit and finish and everything is, of course, it's a Funky Junk. It's not perfect, but that's a freaking good bass. You know, but personally, I like this. It's very useful. I like the application of switching from rear to front. That's my main. That was the main purpose, or the main aim, actually, when making this. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it, you know. So I'm not in a rush to get rid of it. It will be used. I will be playing it, as will number 59 too. But I'm going to be making more 5 strings soon. I've already got another 24 fret neck in. I've got a nice body. I've got some Sadowski pickups. So there's going to be some kind of mean 5-string bass coming along soon, shortly anyway. So that'll do it, guys. Thanks a lot for listening to me ramble on about Funky Junk 56. It ended up being longer rather than shorter, but there is a lot to explain about this instrument. So there you go. Thanks for bearing with me. And don't forget, if you like the music, you're interested in hearing these lines in context, the album links below and the video links from the live band are below as well. So I hope you enjoy those. All right, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Cheers.